Hi, I'm David Gant, your Buncombe County Commission Chair. During the campaign, some issues have been raised about Buncombe County's debt, whether we're at an appropriate level, whether we're doing too many things. And I want to talk to you a little bit about that today. First of all, Buncombe County has a huge budget of $350 million. Over 80% of that's spoken for, so a lot of it has to be spent a certain way. The most important measure of how we're doing on debt is probably not from political candidates, but from agencies that study government efficiencies and how we're doing with debts. In particular, companies that look and decide whether we're worth lending money to are probably the best people to talk to about our debt and whether we're doing things the right way. When this was considered by Standard & Poor's, they gave us a AAA rating. Now that's the highest in Buncombe County history, and that's actually the highest you can get. So people that looked at loaning us money said that our business practices, our debt, and the way we run business was the highest it can be. In fact, once this came out, we were able to get a loan to refinance like you refinance your mortgage when the interest rate's high at 1.7%. Now, if we had problems with debt, if we had problems paying our money back, do you think lending institutions that could care less about politics and Democrats and Republicans and zoning and all the different things that have come up during the campaign, do you think they really care about any of that? They care about getting their money back. And that's why we got a 1.7% interest rate. Another way of looking at this is to look at the debt and how much capacity do we have? Are we over our limit? Have we maxed out our credit card? Have we borrowed too much doing good things? The truth of the matter is that we have borrowed 9% of our borrowing capacity. 91% of it hadn't been touched. And that's one of the reasons we got the 1.7 and the AAA rating. Because we're only at 9. This red part is our debt. We've got a plan. It'll be paid off in 20 years. We get it for 1.7% interest. So the debt is really not a factor. It's a phantom issue. We are doing great. Standard & Poor's said we're doing great. We continue to have, out of 100 counties, we still have the 73rd lowest tax rate. And if you look at the other 27 below us, most of those counties haven't built anything in 30 years. They're counties that are obsessed with keeping tax rate low, which is an admirable part of government. But you also have to build schools. You also have to have libraries. You also have to have courthouses that aren't 90 years old. And during the time I've been chairman, we've taken those tough issues. And we have made debt. But we've kept it reasonable, we've kept it smart, and we've been strategic about it. So when you hear talk about debt, think about these facts and think about what we're doing and whether we're moving the right way in Buncombe County government. I'd like to continue doing that. I'd like for your vote, and I hope if you can vote for early, you can vote during early voting from now till November 3rd. You can vote Saturday, you can vote on a Sunday, October 28th. If you miss early voting, you can come back and vote Election Day, which is November 6th. But it's going to be crowded, so my decision was to vote early, and I hope yours is too. Get out of the crowds. Go when it's convenient for you. We have 18 places you can vote. You can look on the website, www.gantforbuncombe.com, and we have all the information about where the early voting sites are. Thanks for listening, and it's my pleasure to be your County Commission Chair, and I hope you give me another term. I'm going to work hard for you.